DM Scotty's Tilescapes, the isometric terrain system. Craft them all. Wow your friend.
Hey, Tilescapers, your DM Scotty here. What if you want to make round tilescapes? It can be a little difficult when you have square tilescapes. It can be a little difficult to make something round, right? Well, I have a solution for you. I was running an adventure and I needed some towers for this castle. And I didn't really want to cut the round towers out of the cork itself, so I have another solution for you that'll work perfect for these round towers. So let's hit the table. I'll show you what material I used and how I did it. So crafters, we needed our material, so I got these large cork coasters from widget.com, and they're 12 inches wide by 8 millimeters thick. And these are perfect for these large round rooms, or as I was thinking, towers. Right, so these are perfect for towers. And they're pretty thick. They're a little thicker than our standard Tilescape tiles, which isn't a problem in game. But I did find that you may not need to actually put glue on these if you don't want to. I did, but they're pretty thick, so you wouldn't necessarily have to. So then I just spray painted these with the flat black, and then we'll move on to the stamping technique. Now here's a tile all stamped with the wooden floor texture, right? And what I did was I started kind of in the center there and then just moved off to the edges. And you can see the edges where it just kind of, the whole stamp isn't applied to it, right? It's just in the center there, it's just the whole stamp is applied. But it gives a really nice effect. And for the stone, I just did the same thing. I just used a stone stamper instead of the wooden stamper. So let's go to the table and I'll show you some of these in play. Here we are in a castle fight, and there's a courtyard. There's a big melee going on in the courtyard. And I had an attached tower, and that door you see there is a secret door. And the actual door is lower down. It actually leads into the castle somewhere. It's around the disc there. Now, I had kind of two rooms, the secret room and then the room where the stairs go up. And have some guards in there and everything. So some player characters were actually going to get in that secret room, and they were kind of got separated from the party because the door was shut. So it was a bit of fun on the DM's part. But yeah, there we go. There's some nice example of the stone texture on the floor there. Now, as the tower goes up, here's a nice example of the kind of tilescape technique, right? Because we got a door going into the tower from the lower level, and I made the higher levels out of wood, right? Because they're built inside the tower. The lowest floor would be stone, and then the upper floors would be wood. But here I've got an observatory, and you can see I've got a window there, like the Tilescape window. I've got the telescope artifact there on the upper stairs, and then some other scatter terrain on the board itself. But there's an example of the wooden base in play. So these are really great to use, and I like them because you don't really have to cut them out. It's really hard to get a perfect circle, and this really solved that problem beautifully. So yeah, check it out and get some of those round wooden cork discs, coasters. You can get different sizes, so that's cool if you want to have different size rooms and that kind of thing. So there you go, round rooms for your Tilescapes.
Hello there, friend. Make sure to give your DM Scotty a like if you do like the video. Also check out the Facebook group and forum. There are lots of nice people there. Give your DM Scotty $1 to buy a coffee so he can keep making videos at a hyper speed. Also, if you like to practice Scotty, then join the Patreon and you get Crafters there that has extra content for you, and you can be happy for the rest of your life watching Crafters there and have fun.
Hey, Roderick, did you hear that?
You mean the Mercurian Doom Bird?
Did you hear that?
Sounds wimpy.
No, it's Twitter, Roderick, it's Twitter. Join DM Scotty on Twitter at the DM's Craft. For fun little tidbits and information, if you can't get enough of DM Scotty, join me on Twitter, the DM's Craft.
I'll just turn that into shredded tweet.